Hello, campers! Today we're going to be doing a video on Total Drama Olympics. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before we get into this, let me just get out of the way of please subscribe, because if you do, you can see my community posts, and if you can do that, then you can vote on what will be the next video. So now let's move on to the actual stuff, okay? I know you're excited. Okay, so here we have the Golden Gladiators versus the Silver Sprinters. Okay, with the Golden Gladiators, we have the Tennis Pros, we have Wayne, Sky, we have Sierra, Brick, Joe, Jacques, Alejandro, Sean, and Lightning, and Ezekiel. And then we have Ryan, Izzy, Zoe, Priya, Tyler, Raj, Nichelle, Jose, Eva, Brody, Bridget, and Jeff on the Silver Sprinters. Let's get into this. Episode 1, the first challenge is cycling. Also, I want to say this season is going to be a little bit of a my way type thing because I'm going to use logic for some of these, but I'm gonna do something a little bit interesting with it, okay? Let's do a little bit of storyline in here, okay? So, the first challenge is cycling. We are going to have it be all players are gonna have to cross the finish line. The tennis pros are going to fall behind, and Ezekiel is going to surprisingly make it decently far. However, in an unfortunate event, Ezekiel is going to be eliminated first. Why? Because I think it's funny. Remember, this is one of my favorite characters, guys, but I still think it'd be very funny if the tennis pros did horrible in this match, and then they just decide to vote Ezekiel anyway, okay? Anyway. He was robbed! He was robbed! He was robbed! Okay, episode 2. The next one is field hockey. We have a tough group here, because we have one from each of the skaters and one from each of the hockey bros. Who's going to win this, though? I'd say the team with Lightning on it. So, we're going to move this team up to episode 3, and one of the Silver Sprinters will be going home, and who is that going to be? Is going to be Izzy. Izzy wasn't paying attention during the challenge, so we're getting rid of her. Moving on to the next one, episode 3 is going to be a soccer. We're going to have the Silver Sprinters win this one. Who's going home from the Golden Gladiators? We're going to get rid of Tennis Bro number 1. Let me just quickly... Tennis Pros Total Drama names. Pete and Jerry. Pete and Jerry, okay. Not sure which one is which. However, one of them will be going home. And it's going to be this one. My gosh, I need to watch Redonkulous Race again. I usually don't include Redonkulous Race in this, but there's a few characters such as Jacques and Jose that I want to include in here. Okay, next episode. Episode 4, we have volleyball. Who's going to win this one? Well, we're going to have the Silver Sprinters win again. Why? Well, this one's a little hard because we got a lot of people. However, I feel like they have a lot of good players here, such as Eva, Ryan. They've got very, well, athletic characters, and we all know that Jose's not gonna want to lose this one, okay? You got all these players, and they are all going for the gold here. So one from the Golden Gladiators is going home, And that is going to be Sierra. Sierra is losing it. She's just straight up losing it without Cody. She's got almost no motivation here, so we're just gonna get rid of Sierra next. For episode 5, and yes, I know I'm going through this pretty quick, but I kind of had a lot of stuff to do, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, don't judge me, but I had, like, a lot of stuff to do. So when I prepared for this recording, I didn't have that much time. So I had to rush a lot of this. Okay? A lot of this is rushed, yes, but I needed to get the video up because I don't have very many times a week where I can record, where I have, like, the good chance to record, you know? So, the next character that's going home for number 5, which is rowing, we're going to have lightning kind of carry with this one. Actually, you know what? Okay, yeah, lightning, Brick, and Wayne going to do crazy in this one. Joe's gonna be the little captain here. We're gonna have Team Silver Sprinters lose. So who are they gonna get rid of? We're going to get rid of Nichelle. Why Nichelle, you may ask? She doesn't want to get her hair wet, okay? We're going to have a Heather situation here where she doesn't want to ruin her looks on screen. Except, this is a little bit out of character for her, I will admit. However, for the sake of what will be the plot here, we need to get rid of Nichelle. Okay? Okay. The next one is curling, which is a very Canadian sport. So who's going to win this? Well, we're going to go with this team. I feel like Golden Gladiators have a advantage on the field for this one. So who's going home? Well, the Silver Sprinters have a little 3-person alliance here, and the others are worried about these 3 making it past the merge and being kind of undefeatable. So they send one of these 3 home, which is going to be the one keeping these 2 together, Bridget, which is the one keeping Bridget and Brody together, which is Jeff. Now the teams are even. Moving on. Okay, the next one is a tug of war. Who's going to win this one? We're going to have the Silver Sprinters win this one. After all, we have Ryan and Eva on the same team. I think that just kind of makes up for all the rest of it, okay? And so the person going home from Golden Gladiators is the other tennis pro. Sorry for you guys who are Pete and Jerry fans. I'm so sorry. I don't know which one's which. I had to look up their names. I knew one was Pete. I didn't know the other name. Okay. Yeah, I can already tell this video isn't gonna do as well as the other ones. But, you know, I'm happy you guys are spending time with me either way. Let's take a break real quick. So go out after this video, go outside, you know, go talk to someone, compliment their hair, tell them have a good day, you know, just go out, do a little nice thing for someone else, and, you know, it'll make the world a little better. Anyway, the next one is episode 8, which is a 3-legged race. People get to choose one group from each team to participate in the 3-legged race. For the Silver Sprinters, they choose, let's see, Zoe and Priya, who are pretty much a dynamic duo right now. And then for the Golden Gladiators, they choose Brick and Joe. However, the Silver sprinters lose again. Which is immediately blamed on Zoe, who trips at about the final part and brings Priya down with her. So, Zoe's going home. Moving on. Episode 9 is Dodgeball. We have Sean and Sky here, who are very good at dodging these sort of things. We have Brick and Joe, who are probably really good at throwing them. Lightning as well. Alejandro's going pretty crazy with this one. And so we're going to have the Silver Sprinters lose this one. Even though they have some good players too, I will admit. And so who do they get rid of? They get rid of the bossy and angry lady, which is Jose. Surprisingly, is not Eva. Eva is remaining chill. As long as she has her music player, she's all good. Okay, moving on to episode 10. We have... Let me just... Okay, episode 10. We have a water balloon toss. Hold on, just need to check something. This is a teamwork exercise, my friends. A teamwork exercise. So which team has the best teamwork? Well, it's probably the Golden Gladiators right now. But that is not exactly true, as Joe and Lightning are paired together. And that is not good. Not good at all, my friends. Because they end up failing to challenge. The person going home is Joe. Because they know they need Lightning's strength more than Joe's leadership skills. Okay, episode 11. This is the final before the merge. Okay. We have a canoe race. So who's going to win the canoe race? We're going to have the actual people who are surfers win the canoe race. So the Golden Gladiators have to lose one player. And they vote out someone who they think is going to be very scary in the finals, which is Sky. You thought I was gonna go for Alejandro, didn't you? Because he's very good at everything. However, he's been laying low this entire season so far. We're gonna move everyone up here. Ah, yes. Wayne and Raj, the dynamic duo, is back together again. Okay. Here is your merged teams, everybody. Let me just move around here. Move my little head. Watch your ears, bro. Watch your ears. Okay. Number 12 is golf. Who are we going to have win this one? Well, we're going to say that Jacques is very good at golf. So he's going to win this. And the person that they vote out is a dynamic duo, one of the dynamic duo. The person they're going to vote out is Wayne. They're not homophobic. You think I was gonna get rid of Raj. Just kidding. But yeah, we're getting rid of Wayne. Plus they already know he's won the season, so. Moving on to episode 13. We have Paintball. The person who wins this is going to be Sean, and the person going home is the person who got second place, which is going to be looking around at these men and beautiful woman. They decide to get rid of Ryan as he is a extremely strong competitor, and they're afraid that they might not get another chance if it gets into strength challenges. But the next one is capture the flag. The person who wins this is going to be Brick, and the person going home is going to be Jacques. Why Jacques, you ask? Well, he's not doing so well without Jose, and he's just not exactly doing it. And not many people like him. In this case, they do realize that he's a villain, and so they're getting rid of him, despite, ignoring the fact that Alejandro is right here. Alejandro is going to be the, what's it called? He's gonna be a floater this season. We're going to have Alejandro the floater. Okay. The next one is 15, which is figure skating, which Jacques just barely missed out on. Okay, I feel bad now. We're going to have Raj win this one, of course. But I feel so bad. I didn't even realize that figure skating was next. I forgot about that. Oh, you know what? Frick it. We'll do it. We're getting rid of someone else. Redo. Okay, so we're going to have back to episode 14. Capture the flag. We're going to have Brick win it. And the person going home is Brody. He's trying to make alliances with pretty much everyone just because he doesn't realize that that's not really how the game works. And they figure it out, and they pull Z on him and get him out there. However, it's not like a, we're going to vote you off type thing. In this case, it's going to be more of a, wait, you guys are working with him too? I thought he's part of our alliance. And then, yeah. So the next episode, Jacques is going to win, obviously. And the person who is going home is Priya, as she is, well, she's a huge threat, so they're getting rid of her. Oh. I think there's enough said there. You guys have seen Priya, and Priya's built different. I don't know what to tell you guys. So the next person going home from Total Drama Olympics is going to be, episode 16, bobsledding. The teams are sorted into groups. 1 second, let's randomize these a little bit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. We have Eva, Alejandro, Lightning, and Raj versus Jacques, Tyler, Brick, Sean, and Bridget. In this one, these four win, which means they all get immunity. So these four are the only ones who get to vote. And who are they slightly weirded out with after all this time? Sean Zombie Talk. Sean is eliminated in episode 16. We bring these guys back in, and they realize that Sean is gone, and oh my gosh, that rhymed. They realize that Sean is gone, and they're like, why? Bro, what? But Sean was blabbering about, because they gave them all helmets, Sean was blabbering about, I don't know, protecting the old noggin, that sort of thing. Yeah, my reasonings are a little bit off, but freak it, it's a fun season, okay? I hope you guys are all having fun. I know the vibes are good in here, so let's continue. The next episode is episode 17, which is a baseball challenge, and the things are separated into teams again for this episode. Okay, let me just boop, 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 boop. The team that wins this is going to be this team, which is going to be because Raj is good at sports, Alejandro is going to know some stuff about baseball, and Tyler has that grip on the bat. He may not have complete coordination most of the time, but he's been training for this. He needs another season. He wants the win. So, we're going to have this team win, which means that this team gets to vote off one person themselves. So, who are they gonna pick? Well, they're going to pick Jacques. Jacques seems like a threat. However, they're considering Lightning, but they decide against it at the last minute. So, moving on. Oh, well. Ah! Okay. I don't know what I was doing there, to be honest. Moving on to episode 18. We are doing basketball. Who's going to win this? Well, the person who's really good at sports, and I'm gonna be honest, looking at the rest of these guys, I don't think anybody else would be good at basketball except for Tyler. I mean, look at Lightning. He's got the muscles for it. He's got the jumps for it. He was even playing basketball in that one episode, so I think, yeah, probably Lightning or Tyler. The groups are formed trying to hit as many shots as possible within a certain amount of time. Lightning is going to win this one, and the person going home is Raj. Raj is going home because they fear his ability to make alliances at this part of the game. And it was also kind of an accidental vote, I'm gonna be honest, for this, because in this situation, well, people were just like, who should we vote out? And nobody was really planning anything, and Raj somehow got the most amount of votes. So, which is going to be 3. He's going to get 3 votes against him. Okay, who's next? We're going to have episode 19 be chess. Yes, I know, and chess is a important sport, okay? It may be a sport of the mind, but it's still a sport. Shut. You can't tell me otherwise, just, I know. But, okay. We're going to obviously have Alejandro win this, and the person who does the worst, the quickest, who gets out in the quickest amount of time is going to be the next eliminated, and the person who gets out the quickest is going to be Lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're all good. Okay, the next thing is sprinting. We're going to have Tyler barely... Okay, you know what? Brick is gonna win this one. Who are we gonna get rid of? We're going to get rid of Bridget because she's doing well in all the challenges. Moving on. We have 4 characters left. This is a gymnastics challenge in which Tyler is going to win. Alejandro comes up close, but Tyler's gonna win this one. And Eva and Tyler decide to vote it against Alejandro, as they saw what he did in World Tour. And now that all the other threats have been eliminated, they start to realize that it's really Alejandro that they're gonna have to look out for. Okay. The next one is horse riding. Who's going to win this one? Well, we're going to have Tyler somehow win this one. He's going to fall off the horse, but stay attached to the saddle, and his horse is going to cross the finish line first. Brick is going to come in at a close second, which means Eva goes home, leaving Tyler and Brick as your finale. Tyler is going to be the canon winner, as Tyler has survived this entire thing. He has been neglected in most seasons, forgotten, dropped. The plot decided to screw him over. They did it with Courtney, they did it with Duncan, and so Tyler's back in the game, and this time he's the winner. And then we're going to have Brick be the second place, which is not the canon winner, but the secondary winner. Anyway, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you may vote on whatever video comes next. Who do you want to win? Who did you want to win Total Drama Olympics? What character were you thinking of? And what do you want me to do next? Well, you're gonna have to vote on that one. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. There's even a part of the poll that is going to be asking you specifically what do you want to see next, and if you get enough likes, your thing will be chosen to go straight to the finals. Okay. Have a nice night, day, whatever time it is for you guys. And bye-bye.